Welcome back to my channel. This is Queen of Men here. I'm here today the long awaited video. We are coming to get it done today. Okay, so how I grew my hair very quick. But before we talk about hair, how is everybody doing with this lockdown and social distancing going on? Nothing much has changed for me because I'm a nurse and I still have to go to work. I can't stay home. And when I come home, I'm a content creator, like what I'm doing, so I have to record my videos and edit it, and I have 4 boys. So you know, there's a lot going on. I think the only difference is I have my husband and my children at home 24/7, which is a plus for me. I don't know about you, sometimes it get a bit tiring because you know you have to clean over and over again, but as I said, it's a plus for me. I don't know about you. How are you doing? How are you going? I hope everybody, you know, is taking it easy on themselves or on themselves. And also, what about the homeschooling? If you have any idea about homeschooling, I have a 7-year-old. I have to help his assignment and all that. So it is sometimes it becomes very, you know, too much. So me and my husband, we have to juggle in between that. And as you can see, look here, the background is different because my husband is working from home. So where he is right now is close to my studio. And anytime, you know, you talk the least mistake, he's shushing everybody in the house because he needs to work from home. So I decided to, you know, improvise with something. So there's a lot of reflection going on. You know, I don't know. I bought this very beautiful. I really like it, and I bought it, but without even thinking there's going to be a reflection, you know, on the camera. So I'm just using the natural light now, and it doesn't look bad. But last night I tried with my lighting, and it was so terrible. There was so much reflections, and you know. But anyway, I think it's not bad. Please just ignore that. As I said, if you have any comments about, you know, how to you know, cope with this home, you know, lockdown and also social distance thing, that we are all locked in our house, please, you can talk about it and share it in the comment down below. Maybe you help someone, you help me, you help someone out there, please. All right, so the home, so we are going to talk about how I grew my hair, but there's a little bit of a story to it. Okay, so I will tell you the story, and then I will show you how I grew my hair. All right. Oh, that's an airplane. Very rude. Very rude. Anyway, I went to Ghana about 8 weeks ago. We came back from Ghana, and whilst I was there, I was talking to my sister about doing something different to my hair because I feel like I've done everything. And my sister said, you know, you cut your hair some time ago, you know, your hair became afro and it really suits you. All my friends said your sister looked beautiful and young, so maybe I have to consider doing that again. And I wasn't too much keen on that because you know, it's really hard for our hair to be managed. So I went through a whole lot when I was, you know, having that afro hair, so I didn't want to do that. But then she was able to convince me, and I asked her to take me to a salon. So she asked her husband to take me to a salon. The husband took me to a salon. It was a very beautiful salon. I think it's one of the best in that area. And I had to wait for about 45 minutes for my hair to be cut. So I had the style that I want. I googled it and it was on my phone, and I showed it to this hairdresser. And I don't know, probably she wasn't listening to what I was saying. You know, the hair was short. It was a very short hair with waves and curly, but I didn't like that. I just liked the style. At that time I had like my hair was like shoulder length. All I wanted was the style, just to shave the side and leave, you know, the top like a long, because I have a very flat hair. That's why I don't like, you know, shaving all my hair, and also shaving at the back of my hair. So all the time I shave my hair like a V shape, just to leave the back here, okay, because my hair is very flat. So this lady didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to me, and he took the clippers and straight at the front of my hair. She started from the front. He didn't even start from the back. He started from the front. So there was nothing I could do. I was so angry, to be honest. I was so angry. And I questioned her, and she said, "Oh, that is what you showed to me. That means you weren't listening." I said, "This is the style I want, but I didn't like the length. I told you." I was very specific about that. I was very clear. I was talking in 4 sentences. I was so angry. But anyway, the harm has already been done. So what am I going to do? Just fast forward. My sister's husband was also angry as well, but then, you know, as I said, there's nothing I could do, and I'm not going to blame her entirely because that's the photo I showed to her. She didn't just listen. So we went home. My sister was so angry. My sister called this hairdresser, and you know, they talked blah blah blah. My sister was angry on the phone. You know, my little niece, she almost made me cry. She looked at me and was like, "Oh, auntie, you were looking beautiful before and now you look ugly. I wasn't concerned about the ugliness, okay, but I was so concerned about the fact that it would take. There's a car going as well. That's another route going on there. Anyway, but I was before I was really interrupted by the car. Anyway, I wasn't really, much into her telling me I'm looking ugly, but the fact that it would take a long time for me to grow my hair, I was a bit concerned. Anyway, what can I do? So I asked my sister if she could get someone to braid my hair for me, at least to braid my hair so I don't have to live with this nightmare. She got a hairdresser. The hairdresser came to the house, tried to even get a little length to hold on to put on the extension. She couldn't do it because there was no length at all. What can I do? To buy a wig. I have to buy wigs. One thing, bucket list, if you go to Accra, if you go to Ghana, you have to take this bucket list. I'm saying Accra because I bought all my wigs in Accra, Mokola. You have to take all the bucket list by buying wigs. One, it is very affordable and there's quality and different styles. So I bought some wigs and I sent it, I flew back to Australia. Anyway, I put on the wigs over and over again. So, I got so tired. It was what am I going to do? I don't want to be going around wearing wigs over and over again. So what am I going to do? I went to YouTube and searched for how to grow your hair quickly. A lot of reviews came, but the ones that keep on repeating was the rice water. A lot of people were reviewing about rice water. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't know about rice water. I know about it, but because I wasn't too much super interested in growing my hair, whenever I see growing hair reviews, I watch it, but I really didn't care. So because they were doing it over and over again, like all the YouTubers that I watch, they've done it. So I watch it and it's like, you know what, it is inexpensive. It doesn't, it is not time consuming. I just need to try this. So all you need is just rice and water, and I tried it and it worked. If you know me, I am not just selling any product to you, or I'm not lying to you just so you can like my Facebook page or Instagram or YouTube. It is true, it works. 8 weeks ago I had nothing on my hair, and look at my hair right now. Now look at my hair. My hair has grown right now. That is why I really wanted to come and make this video, because it's very, very important. And if you have problem with your hairline, like look at mine, another car, look at mine, it's receding right now, before, but if you look at it, it's working. The rice water is working, and now I have all hair here. It's really, really works. So please give it a go. Now let me show you how to do that. All you need is just rice. Okay, so what I did was YouTube. A lot of people were saying, some people do it like in some quantities, large quantities, and put it in the fridge for about a month. I don't do that. I use it twice every week. So I just take like a handful, 2 handful of rice, and then I add almost full of water in there, and then I set it. I did this yesterday, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and then you just put it there for about 24 hours. So that is what you have to do. That is all. Basically, that's what you have to do for 24 hours, and it is ready to go. Some people like adding onion. They said onion is a very good source of hair. It got a lot of ingredients that grow the hair. Some people blend onion and then get the juice out of it and mix it with the rice water. But I don't want to be walking around smelling like onions. Okay, what's happening today? A lot of cars going today. Anyway, I don't want to be smelling like onions, so I don't do that. But it's totally up to you. You can do that if that is what you want. So I just like the rice and water. So that's all you need to do. And then you need a spray gun. And let me tell you, you don't need any special rice. It can be jasmine rice, it can be long grain, it can be short grain, it can be sushi rice, as long as it's rice. But before you put it in the water, you need to wash it really, really well. I was telling a friend of mine to do that, and she asked me, what about if I wash it? She was worried about the ingredients. It will all go down the drain. And I said, no, the ingredients will not go anywhere. Anything that is not good for your tummy, if you are going to cook rice and you have to wash it, anything that is not good for your tummy is not good for your hair as well. Wash it really, really well, because there's a lot of impurities on the rice. Don't forget, they use fertilizers to grow the rice, so wash it very well before you put the water on top. Yeah. So after you drain the water from the rice, you put the water in a spray gun. This is not a really good looking spray gun or spray bottle. Pleasant. It's not a pleasant spray bottle, but that will do. I had one, I don't know, I can't spray, so I have to get it from the shop yesterday. I think it's a gardening spray bottle, I don't know, but yes, it's a spray bottle. So you put it in a spray bottle, and all you have to do is to just spray it in your hair. Whilst you are spraying it in your hair, you massage your hair. Okay, do that for about continuous 10 to 15 minutes. Massage your hair, make sure your hair is saturated in the right water. Okay, and then leave it there. If you have a hair cap, put the hair cap on, or put a wrap, a head wrap on for about 2 hours, and then go and wash your hair with your best or your favorite conditioner, shampoo and conditioner. That is all you need to do. Basically, that is all you need to do. You are all done. Okay, it really works. Please, if you have done something other than this and you want to share, but this is what I did and it is really working for me, so give it a go. Thank you so much for listening. I'm happy that this video is done. If you're a man here, maybe if you want to try, if you have a bold hair and you want to try, I'm not really sure if it will work for boldness, but just give it a go and see how you go. There's a lot of things for men on this platform, but later we will talk about that. Okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this video for me and also share the page if you don't mind. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification button. Anytime I post a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Okay, the name is Queen of Men, and I'll see you again in my next